Now that I have my
Hey.
coffee, I'm ready to watch
What's going
Radar.
on, everybody? How are you? What's happening? Good to see you here. Anti-Whisper T, welcome in. First one in. Love to see it. Obviously I was playing Disney Speedstorm this morning, and I just never turned off my PlayStation. Welcome in, it's Wednesday, and I haven't watched any of the Overwatch 2 Spotlight yet, so before we start to watch that, let's take care of some business first. Let's give the pups their oinkies for the day. We got a little tiny Batman down there. Look at your messy room, Batman. You guys have made a mess of this room. Harvey, what are you doing? Get back. Yeah, that's nice that you sat down. In an all-day long afternoon meeting, we'll be lurking. No worries, Johnny. Thank you, man. Harvey. All right, little tiny Batman, over here. Gosh. All right. Good job, you dorks. Alrighty. There's the Batcam for you. So, yeah, we're going to watch the Overwatch announcement. This is where Overwatch tries to convince people it's better than Marvel Rivals. Exactly, Solnix. Exactly. That's how I'm interpreting it. I'm going in with such low expectations. It's not even funny. Maybe it's a little bit funny. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to turn off the Elgato. You know what? I really should have restarted my computer after the events of yesterday. We might have to, after this, we'll see how the games go. After this, we may have to restart the computer because doggone, man. Yesterday was a strug. A strug. All right, I'm going to turn on the audio for the YouTubes. You should hear it. Hopefully there's no echo. Please let me know if there is. You know what's nice about watching the replay is that you can just skip through all this. I mean, I still like Mystery Heroes. I don't really play the regular game as much. I don't know. I can almost feel the sweat coming from the controller from the other people's. So yeah. Low expectations. Hopefully I'll be, they're low enough to be pleasantly surprised. See what happens. Rated T for teens. It's in the game. Oh, you got a text from Mike about a thing? Nice.
Initiating boosters in 3, 2, 1. Game on!
Oh yeah, that was the K-pop event.
Welcome to orbit.
That's right.
Let's go on then.
The Avatar.
Hey guys, remember when Overwatch was fun? Remember this part? You guys remember?
I have goosebumps.
Holy! The glorious hunt with the Falcons finally comes to an end.
R.I.P.
World champion.
Hey, you guys remember when the Overwatch League was fun and a thing?
We got the fun there.
They are really building up some hype that I hope they can...
Try my meatballs.
Loot box. Did you see the... Remember when we didn't miss loot boxes? They just showed loot boxes as a highlight.
Welcome to the Overwatch 2 Spotlight. We've always strived to be the best competitive
I want that as my
team-based
streaming
hero
background.
shooter. This past year alone, we made huge updates to our competitive systems, including matchmaking, balance updates, roll queue times, and new
Matchmaking.
features, all in service of constantly
It's me.
improving and evolving this game. To continue
He
in
sounds
that
like
goal,
Jeff.
we aim to innovate by creating new experiences for the more than 100 million players that have joined us since we launched in 2016. New experiences, new metas, new modes, new events, new heroes, just new ways to have fun. And 2025 is going to be another big year for us. Not only are we expanding this brilliant global community with a return to China in Season 15, but the overall key focus for us this year is how we can evolve what it means to play an Overwatch game. There's so many things coming to Overwatch
Bring it
2
back to
this
white
year
belts.
that we can't even fit it all into this spotlight. So, over the next 30 to 40 minutes, we're really excited to show you many of the things, but definitely not all, that we are planning for the first half of this year.
Oh, no. You need to show us all. You need to show us all your cards. You need to show us everything, Aaron. Don't hold anything back. You got to sell us on this. All right, you little clone knucklehead.
First up, the biggest change since Overwatch launched, your favorite heroes are about to get a whole lot more heroic with perks. Perks are here to completely redefine your strategy and how you play your favorite heroes. Think of them as hero-specific bonuses that level up your gameplay and not just your hero. This means you can customize how you play in a match like never before.
Except for when they brought it back for a limited event a couple times and we played it then. So it's like you've been able to play like never before, except for those other times that you were able to play like that for a little bit.
Like giving your favorite heroes a little extra oomph. Overwatch 2 is about to evolve in a way you've never seen before.
Except for those couple weekends when we did. I don't know. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. Perks are cool, but you can't. It's such Overwatch speak to be like, you guys were bringing something new. It's like, you brought it to us before, so don't act like it's brand new. You've been teasing this. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
After that, we'll go into how we're starting the 2025 competitive year with a full reset and new competitive rewards, including the new competitive weapon when Season 15 launches. We will also showcase some new mythic skins, game modes, and of course, upcoming heroes. Plus,
here's the issue with perks. There will still just be a meta everyone will use, and it won't even be like there are perks. Yeah, that's you're totally right there, Solnix. It's what happened when they showed us the perks before. Everyone kind of went with their heroes that were. You're exactly right with that. Also, I love how there's going to be new mythic skins. So you guys, if you're worried about, Overwatch, will you still have a way for us to give you money? Don't worry, we got you covered.
some improvements to how you are rewarded for your playtime, including the return of a system from Overwatch 1 that we've received a ton of requests for. So keep that feedback coming. We'll also share what's going on with esports, including how it's expanding with the reintroduction of Overwatch into China. Of course, some info on Overwatch Classic, as well as 6v6, and hopefully a few surprises mixed in as well. We know what this universe means to all of you, and our team is driven by the idea of working together with all of you in this wonderful community.
No, you're not.
Developing the best version of this universe for years and years to come is what truly matters.
No, it's the money. That's what truly matters to Blizzard. Your actions have spoken so loudly, Aaron Keller.
We're so thankful that you are all on this journey with us. And there's so much to tell you about that you're gonna want to stick around.
It is time to celebrate the glory of battle.
Can't lie, I would love to see 2CP in comp again. I don't like control maps at all. I would like to see, Capture Point. Manakim, I want them to bring back Volskaya. I want them to bring back Anubis. I want them to bring back Hanamura. I didn't see, if you're going to make me play these new 5 capture points, and you're going to make me play these push modes, why don't you make me play the other ones? Just because one set of people doesn't like a map? Who cares? Like, I don't know. He didn't say anything exciting yet. No. He was excited, or pretended to be excited, but he didn't say anything exciting. That's for sure.
Competition, determination, and
What a shot! Again! Finally, a worthy title! From the ashes, rise again! It is not about standing atop the mountain.
Do we not usually get a rank reset at the beginning of a competitive season anyhow? Is that not a thing that usually happens? I feel like it is, right? Or at least we just had a rank reset not too long ago, because they've definitely shown this before. Yeah, we've seen the competitive drives.
Ah, yes, I too own one of these weapons. It is just not with me right now. To battle! How could you not win with such an advantage?
Since the new year, we had a rank. Okay, I thought we had one just fairly recently.
My armored fingers are crossed.
Are you bringing back loot boxes? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Are the loot boxes... Are they gonna have anything in them that's in the store, or will it all just be stuff like from the battle pass that's like the junky crap? I don't know. Like, can we get anything from the loot boxes? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they'll tell us.
Free your mind.
Mythic Zenyatta? Yeah, I can go ahead and buy that Ash mythic weapon.
A warrior's greatest weapon is patience. Be present in the moment. I will.
Still waiting for that groundbreaking announcement.
My arrows fly true.
Okay, I knew this was going to come next. New shop skins. And I just want to say, Overwatch, you're kind of getting hammered right now by rivals. Like the rivals numbers are not going down. And in the back of my head, I was like, okay, after the Battle Pass skins, they better not show shop skins. Right now, don't remind us that they want us to give them money. That's the last thing we should be reminded of. I think they should get rid of the Battle Pass. Yes, I just, like, even if you bring in new shop skins, don't promote it as part of your big... This is just all new, old, exactly, Solnix. Like, right now, you need to wow us, Overwatch, and it's just a season trailer so far. Again, we're just a couple minutes into it, but still, you gotta wow us more than this.
To win is great. To win in style is even great.
Also, if you're watching this, please don't give them any money. Please don't buy any of these skins.
Such a masterful.
We gotta talk with our wallets.
Say it again. I will rewatch this one a few more times.
February 18th, that's not too long. Okay, here we go. Perks.
Time to talk about something big. Introducing Perks. This is the most significant innovation to core gameplay since Overwatch launched in 2016.
And since you introduced them and we got to play with them those few weekends, do we all have amnesia? Or I think they hope we have amnesia. I think they hope we have amnesia. It's not groundbreaking if we've played it before? I don't know. Maybe I don't know what groundbreaking means.
This is more than just an update. It's a radical shift in how you experience gameplay.
I feel like we're being scolded. His tone is pretty much the same as mine right now. Groundbreaking means breaking new ground, right? Okay. Also, you guys, this is a new gameplay. Now, who spilled the soda? Perks prove we are free play to totally.
Perks are upgrades to your hero's kit that unlock during the game. They provide an additional strategic layer, allowing you to alter your playstyle and adapt to situations. Throughout the match, you'll level up your hero 2 times, unlocking 1 minor perk and 1 major perk. The first time you level up, you'll get a choice between 2 minor perks.
It's not going to like pop up in the middle of the game, right? Like you'll get to choose like in between maps or something? Don't make me read perk descriptions in the middle of a fast-paced Overwatch game, please.
We positioned minor perks as lighter upgrades. They're like a little boost to warm you up, from cooldown reductions to small passives that keep things balanced but exciting. Once you hit your major perk level, you'll get to choose between 2 powerful upgrades, letting you fine-tune your playstyle for the rest of the match. Major perks are gameplay-shifting additions to your hero's kit, changing your core loop and redefining what your hero is capable of. Let's look at an example now with Orisa. When you level up Orisa to level 2, your minor perk choice will be between heat reduction on your primary fire or the ability to briefly tank burst damage with Fortify. Are you facing down a Junkrat and want to be able to survive his tire?
Solnix, I agree. Balanced is what's killing the game. They keep tweaking the numbers. A little more, little less, little more. And they're so focused. And to be fair, a lot of people were screaming for balance the game. But that's kind of twerking the exactly so. That's kind of what makes Marvel so fun, is that everyone is OP. And just go out there and go crazy. And you can't balance a game with this many heroes and this many. You just can't do it. Especially at so many different levels of gameplay that you're keeping in mind and so many skill levels and what have you. You can't do it. So stop trying to do it and just let the game. I don't know, man.
The upgrade to Fortify might be a great choice. The fun really gets going when you get to your major perk at level 3, though. Here, Orisa gets the choice between a higher impact energy javelin or swapping out her javelin spin for a protective barrier. Here's another example of what you can expect with major perks with Torbjorn. For Torb's major perk options, you get to choose between 2 wild upgrades for your turret. The first perk option is allowing you to upgrade your turret to level 3 when activating Overload, drastically shifting your turret's threat level as it rips through enemies. The second perk option is if you're feeling a little cheeky, upgrading your turret to now stick on walls. With this added flexibility, Torbjorn can take different angles and even surprise opponents with sneaky turret placement. Finally, let's round it out with Ana. Ana's first...
This is why I don't play, what's the game that, there's a mode I can't stand where everyone like jumps twice as high and has twice as much health and they just boost everyone's numbers. I can't stand, wonder where they got that turret thing, right? I can't stand that mode. I think I played it once or twice maybe. And this feels like this is going to be, like I played the mode when they pretended like they didn't introduce this before. Total Mayhem, yeah. And I played the perks mode, and I was like, oh, okay, that's fun. But I only played it to get the challenges done, and then I just went back to regular Overwatch. I don't want this to be part of the regular Overwatch. They haven't even mentioned Hanzo yet, no. Like, I don't need everyone to be, I don't know. I just said that Marvel Rivals is fun because everyone's over the top. But, so yeah, I know I'm contradicting myself, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel. I'm not a fan of Total Mayhem, and I feel like that's what this is.
Major perk choice upgrades her sharpshooting capabilities, allowing her to headshot enemies. Be careful, Widowmaker. You might lose this.
Be careful, Widowmaker. Ana might hit you with 3 shots if you stand still. That took 3 shots. Yeah, Rivals is OP, which means no one is OP. You just, I don't know, you just go out there and just be silly and have fun.
Sniper duel. Then, if you're playing Ana and having a hard time getting dove on, you might want Ana's second major perk option. Give yourself Nano Boost when it's activated on an ally. Now that's a way to turn a fight. When designing perks, we wanted to expand and elevate what your heroes are capable of. We were looking for a system that we could layer on top of your normal Overwatch gameplay and offer choice from match to match. We plan on adjusting perks on a regular cadence with bigger system refreshes happening in the middle of the year. Every choice you make with perks will impact the battlefield, offering new opportunities to outplay enemies and support your team. You'll get to experience the next era of Overwatch 2 when Season 15 launches.
Now think about letting Ana nano herself. Yeah, and it's funny because, again, that was part of the, when they played the, I forget what it was called, the Sombra hack, or I forget what it was, where you would have these skills to play around with. They had like maybe 2 events where you could mess around, and Ana nanoing herself was one of them in that. So it's still waiting for the groundbreaking part. Okay, let's see if the gym coach has anything to help us out with.
It's awesome to see the passion and dedication this community brings to the game every day. Honestly, it's what keeps us hyped to bring you more. Today, we're so happy to share some exciting new features when the 2025 competitive year begins during Season 15, a season that will shake things up by making the game more strategic and further improving our competitive systems. Last year during Season 9,
here's a thing that I think is they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot by making it more strategic. I think that with Marvel Rivals, there are so many heroes that anyone can just kind of pick up and be okay with. And I think that Overwatch, it's become so skill based and so complex that I don't know that adding this will make it more appealing to people who don't play Overwatch. It just sounds like it's making it more complicated. Where, you know, with Rivals, I feel like there are a lot of characters that you can just kind of like pick up and go. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it, but I don't know if making the game more complex is going to bring in the player base they're hoping this will bring in.
we introduced a major rework to our competitive system, as well as the addition of new hero passives that refresh the core gameplay of Overwatch. As we enter the first season of 2025, this is the perfect chance for the team to shake things up once again. For such a big season, it just feels logical to start with a big bang, our galactic weapons. In response to your feedback about competitive rewards, we worked hard to make this year's weapon variant out of this world. We developed new tech to support applying this type of complex material to weapons. We want you to feel like you have the power of the stars in the palm of your hand. And hey, we're also making climbing the ladder even more charming.
Stop it. Just stop it. Nobody cares about weapon charms. Nobody cares about souvenirs. Why are they focusing on this? So. I hate it so much.
At Platinum and above, you'll now get exclusive weapon charms alongside the existing titles. We'll start tracking your rank for this during Season 15 and hand out these rewards for the first time in Season 16. Now you'll be flexing your rank in any mode by rocking these battle-ready cosmetics with pride. We're also excited to report that we're bringing rake icons back to the hero portraits.
Look at my gun. I'm dead. And I also like how you'll be showing this off to everybody. The weapon charm is so tight. Like in the game, I've never noticed a weapon charm on anyone. Even on my own gun, I don't even notice it. I feel like weapon charms and souvenirs are some of the things that the community has been the most vocal about, as in, we don't care about those. Yeah, unless you're freezing the frame and looking around. It's wow. I feel like they're just so out of touch, right?
While you're in competitive play. We'd like to do more of this sort of thing in the future, but for now, this will give players that want to show off their skill by sharing their gameplay an easier way to do that. Now, Season 15's rank reset. We've tuned our ranks again, and we're confident you can reach new heights that show off your true skill, whether you've been away for a while or you've been grinding up until the last minute in some questionable end-of-season matches. Most importantly, we think these soft resets work best when we're introducing big new features that change what it means to be skilled at the game. I'm happy to announce that hero bans are officially coming to the game. We know you've been asking for this feature, and we're looking forward to building our take on it. Don't worry, no pools or cats in pools are involved.
I have heard a lot of people asking for hero bans. I know in Marvel Rivals they have it, but it's it's only in competitive play at such a level that I will never see it. But I don't know. It's not really something I cared about. That's a league thing, really. Hey, Nathan, how you doing, man?
We want a system that punches up at the strong or frustrating heroes without punching down at weaker niche picks. We also want a system that's very fast, that gives you nuanced control over outcomes, and that we can tweak based on your feedback. As you've seen, we're building a lot of...
A hero ban is basically at the beginning of the game, so each team can vote on which hero they want to ban from that game. So, like, you know, if your team votes on Symmetra, they can't play Symmetra, kind of a thing. I'm curious to see how they do it. Again, it's not really anything I've been screaming for. Yeah, don't make one hero OP then. Yeah. So, yeah, ban, not banned. Correct. Yes.
The new features. And speaking of buildings, what if you had more control over which of our buildings you spend your time in? We're happy to announce that map voting will be coming to the game after hero bans. Both hero bans and map voting are exclusive to competitive play. One of the other changes I'm particularly excited about.
I would love map voting just because I hate the control maps and I hate the push maps. I wouldn't mind having an option for that outside of competitive, like make it in its own quick play category, but you know, whatever.
It's a quality of life update I've wanted to build since my first day on the job. When I joined the team, I was challenged to list the top 10 things I wanted to work on. Back then, we chose the ping system from that list, but today we're building my number one, and that's improved hero information. In a game about mastery like ours, equipping players with the knowledge they need to improve is one of the most useful services we can provide as developers. That's why we're adding detailed stats to the hero information screen that show damage, cooldowns, ranges, and perks. Of course, Season 15 isn't just about competitive cosmetic updates.
So what I want, that sounds stupid. What I want is when you're watching the Overwatch League or when you're watching a replay of a game, how you can see, I don't need the other teams because that's, you know, private information. I would love to have on the screen at the top where each of my, the health of each of my players, the ult charge. I know you can press a button and see that, but I want to be able to see that on the screen without having to press a button. If it's already there, I've never noticed it.
We're also tweaking stuff behind the scenes, think shop bundles and better ways to snag those jaw-dropping cosmetics. Season 15 is the return of loot boxes. You heard that right. Loot boxes are making a comeback. We're keeping it fun while being transparent about what's inside and the...
I wonder how they're able to do that with all of the laws, especially like overseas, about loot boxes.
Rate of various drops from opening each box. Oh, and guess what? They'll be available in the free track of the Battle Pass. And of course, they'll also be in the weekly rewards where you can get loot boxes for just playing. There are plenty of ways to earn them. We're really excited for the changes we've made in bringing these back, and hope you are too.
Groundbreaking. Fortnite Save the World does it that way. Groundbreaking. Loot boxes.
I'm really excited to join you today to speak about what you can expect from events this year. One of the biggest ways the team has been exploring new ways to play Overwatch 2 is through 6v6 tests. This is something players have been asking about since we launched Overwatch 2 with 5v5, and Aaron has written a few extensive blogs on why the team made this switch. Things like pick rates, tank queue times, match stalemates, matches going on too long, sometimes made Overwatch feel like more of a slog than the fun it should have been. We want to find the absolute best way to make 6v6 with those concerns in mind. These limited time events are our way to really test how 6v6 in Overwatch 2 could work in the most fun, compelling ways possible.
I like 5v5.
when trying to
It is
address
so much
the various
faster.
issues it used to face. This was a really great experiment for us, and we thank everyone that took part, jumped into the matches, and shared your feedback. We're still sifting through all of the in-game data, along with the mountain of feedback the team received across social media, forums, emails, and carrier pigeons. So look for an update on some key learnings in the coming weeks. Moving forward, we're going to be doing more of these, and in Season 15, we're pleased to announce 6v6 is getting its own competitive queue. This will be an open queue, but with a max of 2 tanks per team. Not all of our events are just purely to experiment and to try and test out new features. We're also running events because, let's be honest, they're simply fun. Obviously, we have to bring back the modes and events that everyone loves. In addition to the current return of Lunar New Year, we're bringing back April Fools. You'll hit the beach in Summer Games, and of course, face the horrors of Dr. Junkenstein this Halloween. Outside of those annual events,
Can I just say, can we get a new event? Stop bringing back old stuff. How about something new? When's the last new event we've had that had like a new mode? They just keep bringing back the old ones. One of the main reasons I wanted 6v6 back is I have that much people for my group. Yeah. Lunar freaking New Year. Yeah, which they've had for years. So. I can't remember the last new event they've had in an event. Maybe it was I'm getting that Flesh Cowboy hat ad. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'll pause it here. I kept pausing the ads, but you can only do that so many times. Was the last new event the one that's going on now, the Hanzo Lover Watch or whatever it was with the ricocheting arrows? I know what's going on now, but we had that a couple of seasons ago. Was it just last year or was it 2 years ago? Maybe it was more than that. I feel like it was one of the new events that came out after Overwatch 2 premiered. Maybe. Yeah, it's really again, they keep announcing as new old things they've done for years. This is not getting me hyped at all. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. The ad break should be over. We haven't progressed the video at all. I've just been complaining about the fact that I think the last new event was the Hanzo, the one that's going on now, which they introduced a couple years ago, I think, with the ricocheting arrows. We should be able to choose to use April Fool's voice lines by choice after the... Yeah, I wish that would stick around for more. But yeah, I don't know. Bringing back events that have come back every year? That's not new or groundbreaking. New or groundbreaking would be, hey, we've got a new event for April Fools. I don't know, man.
one of the most fun limited time modes we've worked on in a while has to be Overwatch Classic. This was a labor of love for those of us who have been immersed in this universe for almost 10 years. We started in November with the Overwatch 1 launch day patch. 21 heroes, original abilities, no hero limits or role locks.
Again, they brought this to us in November. So yeah, we know. We know that you guys did. What's new?
Then in January, we rolled out with the September 2017 Moth meta patch, introducing the original versions of Ana, Sombra, Orisa, and Doomfist.
Again, they're promoting things from Overwatch 1. Just, yeah, let people, yeah, you don't know, regardless of the character you have, you don't know whose abilities you have until you go out. That's a great idea, Manakim. Who was it? Stylosa or Frito who said No. It was Frito was commenting on somebody else's video where they were saying they should just remove the 2. Just let it be Overwatch. Because everything they're doing is from the original. I don't know.
But you can't do Overwatch Classic without the most notorious of Overwatch 1 periods. So coming in Season 15, we are bringing you Overwatch Classic GOATs. This was a ridiculously glorious time to play. You had 3 tanks and 3 supports dominating.
It wasn't ridiculously glorious. It was horrible.
You'll go into thinking the key headshot or flanking play will make a difference. GOATs meta is a head-to-head battle, testing which team can be the most thoughtful and strategic in setting up the best combination of plays, the best use of
I haven't
dual
touched
deals,
any of
and
these
of course,
6v6
dual
modes.
ults. Communication will be key when jumping back to 2019 to see if you have it in you to be the GOAT.
Today, we introduce an exciting new hero to our lineup. Meet Freya. Codenamed Windasher, she's the latest addition to Overwatch's roster, poised to help you elevate your game. Freya hails from the land of Denmark, where the winters are cold and apparently the bounty hunters are even colder. Freya was once Overwatch's most renowned search and rescue operative, dedicated to saving lives. But when Overwatch disbanded, she put her skills towards a new purpose, bounty hunting. Now, she'll hunt down any target for the right price. Freya is a hero with a unique arsenal at her fingertips. Armed with an explosive crossbow and a cape that gives her serious airtime, Freya doesn't play by the rules. We think you'll love the new dynamic she brings to Overwatch. Whether you're the type to strategize, hit the ground running, or hover above it, she's got something for everyone. Test your foes with her explosive flare, or wrap them up like a gift with her bola. And if someone tries to flee, well, as Freya says, run or hide, it won't matter in the end. Freya's kit doesn't just aim to control the battlefield, it aims to own it. Unload a flurry of rapid-fire bolts with her rev-draw crossbow to keep the pressure on
Is
your
she
end.
Hanzo that
Slow
flies?
it down with Take Aim to line up the perfect shot and fire a high-speed, explosive bolt that will turn your targets into fireworks. Quick dash in any direction to reload your explosive bolt.
She's
And with
Hanzo
your
in Sojourn and Pharah.
launch yourself sky high with an updraft of wind and catch those rooftop campers or get a bird's eye view before you strike. And
Hey, thanks for the
finally,
lurk, Sosa.
snag an enemy with a bola shot. Wrap them up and pull in their unlucky teammates for the ultimate combo play. For those of you who love a challenge,
Yeah,
Freya
controller
is going
players
to
will
test
love
your
her.
skills like never before. Recognized internally as being one of the highest skill heroes in the game, Freya's kit demands precision and a steady, long-range aim.
Again, we're just throwing out the welcome mat for new players. She's the toughest character to learn. Why is no one new coming to that party?
Whether you want to dominate the battlefield or just float on the breeze, she's going to be the right bounty hunter to hire. Now that we've shown you Freya, you probably want to know who the Season 18 hero will be. I think it's fitting to give you a sneak peek at Hero 44. Codenamed Aqua, this Chinese water wheel...
Wait, what? It's not Freya? Wait. What? Why did you just... Did I hear... So it's the next hero isn't Freya. It's this one? Or is this after Freya? I'm very confused.
has one of the most unique ability sets that we have ever developed. You'll learn more about him later this year. And
Okay,
before
he's
then,
later. Okay.
Get ready for the Freya Hero Trial coming later in Season 15. Keep following the Overwatch 2 team on social media and our website. We'll release more hero comics and continue to share regular updates on balance changes for all of your favorite heroes.
Yeah, that's after Freya, yeah.
Season 16 is launching in April and is going to be another massive season. In addition to a new hero, theme, and some fun events, we have something extra special that has been in the works for a long time. Welcome to Stadium, the ultimate battleground for strategy, teamwork, and hero evolution.
You love that white belt, don't you, Solnix?
Stadium is the biggest game mode we've made since Overwatch 1 was first released in 2016. TLDR, this mode is awesome. It's Overwatch gameplay like you've never seen before. Fast-paced rounds, nail-biting 5v5 matches, and a best-of-7 system designed to put...
Best of 7. Will you stop dragging these games out for so long. Best of 7? No. No, no, no. There are going to be so many levers.
Push every player's limits. This is the arena where you don't just outplay the enemy, you outthink and outbuild them too. Here's the twist. Mods.
Hey, want to play a 2-hour-long match of Overwatch, right? No, I don't.
Each round, you'll earn coins based on how you and your team perform. Use these to unlock and customize abilities for your hero.
Hey, here comes all the PvE stuff we never saw.
Choose from mods that boost survivability, like extra armor, amplify attacks with shorter cooldowns, or even add game-changing abilities.
Here's what I'm going to love about this. You know when you get those games where you've got a really crappy team and the other team doesn't, and they're amazing? I wonder which team is going to get more coins. Based on their performance. Gosh, round 4 is going to be horrifying. No.
Stadium is packed with transformative powers and strategic encounters that enhance the hero fantasy well beyond anything we've released. This also includes the option to choose how you play in either a first-person or an entirely new third-person perspective from which to see more of the battlefield and your modifications in action. To go into detail and really showcase what Stadium is all about, I'm thrilled to introduce Dylan Snyder and, of course, the one and only Dion Rogers.
What's up, Aaron? Thank you so much, Aaron. Wow.
Okay, first of all, somebody's getting paid to produce this. Second of all, I'm kind of with you, Solnix. Like, I've got a freaking Overwatch chair. Like, I hate how much they're killing this game. Yeah, they're on internal panic. The internal panic is on. Yeah, they're totally. Oh, yeah. We got that too now. We've got that too. I don't know who Dion is. Everything is a disappointment, Clint. They've announced pretty much their big thing so far has been perks, which, you know, they've had those special weekends where, oh, hey, you can unlock different skills as you go along. Hey, you guys, we're doing that. Yeah, we know. We've played it before. They just announced right here a new best of 7 mode where you can unlock skill, like a skill tree, basically probably what they had from PvE. And they were saying that as each team plays, yeah, best of 7, but depending on your performance, you earn coins, and then you can spend those coins to get skills. I don't know who wants to play. I don't know who wants to play 4 rounds, which is what you need to get a best of 7. So it's kind of like different like perks and upgrades, kind of like what what we played before. But from what it sounds like, you buy them with the coins you get depending on how your team's doing. But if you're getting steamrolled, the steamrolling team is just going to get stronger. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe the losing team will get more coins. I don't know.
This is crazy.
Can you believe we're in Watch Point Gibraltar?
Yes. Let's talk strategy. Picture this. Reaper flying, like literally flying, I'm serious, through the air to take down a pesky diva.
Yeah, we saw that before, dude. Okay.
Or Mercy enchanting a teammate to auto-res on death. The choice is totally yours, so build wisely. What works as an edge in one round might be the difference maker in the next. You'll be upgrading your hero until they're so powerful that Aaron has no choice but to make you the game director. You become a walking fortress by going all in on armor, or roast your enemy shields faster and more mercilessly than Dion roasts me every day for not knowing
it's a Winston jar of peanut butter.
Jazz. Because why not?
And visually, we've revamped everything from the ground up. creating a new user experience layout to make navigating your mods simple and fun. The fresh layout and intuitive icons transform strategy into art, giving you the arsenal to power up your hero as you progress through intense matches. Incorporating an intricate mod system, each choice you make is a step towards strategic.
Can I just say that looking at all of this, that's going to make the game go a lot faster, huh? You gotta there's so much reading. I know, right? This game is too fast-paced to be doing this. Maybe you do it in between spawns? I don't know. We have Marvel. Why slog through this when Marvel's hitting on all... Exactly. Yeah, it's I don't know, man.
Strategic dominance. Early in the game, you'll invest in affordable mods that lay a solid foundation for your team, giving you an immediate but modest boost. As the
Yeah, Clint, people, it is funny, the numbers for Rivals just on Steam, because we don't have like console numbers. The Steam numbers have been insane, and they haven't really gone down. They shot up and then they've stayed at that level, and the numbers on Steam, again at least, are just dwarfing Overwatch. And so Overwatch is now they're trying to go for 6v6. They're introducing third person. They're basically trying to be Marvel Rivals, I guess.
match heats up.
The first time I played Rivals, it was very akin to if I had played Overwatch. When I started Overwatch, I was playing with people and they could explain a lot to me. And without that in Rivals, I just kind of had to figure out, mostly by playing the characters, what people do. Because, I mean, I still get shocked at, why am I dying? I'm a little bit better at it, and I'm a little bit better at reading what's going on. So it definitely has a learning curve to it. So that was my issue. So at first I didn't think I was going to stick with it. But yeah, so far it seems to be, yeah, I'm definitely playing more Rivals for sure.
You'll unlock access.
We also, and I'm repeating myself now, but for the sake of Clint, one of the things I was saying is that I think with Rivals, there are a number of characters that are very easy to just pick up and, I can play this character pretty easily. Kind of like they used to say that Soldier 76 was that for Overwatch. If you play Call of Duty, try Soldier 76. And they teased a new character, the next character that's coming out with the highest skill level they've ever. And so I feel like with all these perks to change and make people OP, I feel like they're not really making it accessible for anyone that's new. And they're just they're here for people that already know and are into the game. But I think what they need to do is do something that'll make it more approachable for the players that they're losing or new players, rather than making the game more complex. One of the things they've touched on a few times is now there's even more strategy and now there's even more of this. And I don't know that that's the key that will bring in new people, is making the game more complex. I don't know. We'll see.
Access to more expensive and so satisfying mods that pack a serious punch, turning the tide in your favor. Each power-up is complemented by incredible visual effects, dynamically interacting with your actions to maximize the awesome feel of impact and intensity. You'll have complete control of your currency, so how and when you spend could be the key to victory. It's all about crafting the best version of your hero at the right moment.
In addition to mods you can buy, you'll also unlock even more powerful traits that won't cost you anything. Traits are meant to be defining aspects of your play expression, so we're making sure that they feel appropriately transformative. You may remember us teasing some of these in events like Trials of Sanctuary or Junkenstein's Laboratory. As Reinhardt, you can focus on improving your barrier, taking away the movement penalty while it's raised, and allowing him to activate it while charging. As Soldier 76, become a utility healer for your team while improving your biotic field by increasing its range, attaching it to yourself, and buffing the attack speed of allies that stand in its radius. Or as Kiriko, embrace your true nature as a dive DPS by improving your health and damage resistance.
Again, this is all stuff that we've seen before. They've also been promoting a lot of, Clint, they're bringing back loot boxes, and they're bringing back more 6v6 modes from the original Overwatch. So they're basically slowly going back to Overwatch. But yeah, this horrible system they have now, we all thought loot boxes were horrible. Now we miss them. They haven't really said what will be in the loot boxes. You know, will things that are in the shop be in there, or is it just going to be like another battle pass? Oh, also, Clint, they're introducing a brand new reward for competitive, new weapon skins, and weapon charms.
While gaining the ability to teleport to allies and enemies.
With 7 rounds, Stadium features a variety of maps and game modes. There will be a mix of modified versions of existing maps, such as a quicker Hanaoka clash round, as well as new push maps with final artwork to be unveiled in the coming months.
Stadium launches in Season 16, and we see it as more than just a new mode. It's a long-term evolution. Each season will bring updates, new heroes, and possibly even alternate mode.
Wait, new heroes? So are you saying that you can't play as all heroes in Stadium, just a select few? Because I know that when they had the sneak peeks over the weekends, it was always like you had like 8 characters you could play as. Huh.
Like Payload Race or Paintball. And hey, while this mode is already big, it's just the beginning of empowering you to build the best hero you can.
I didn't dislike loot boxes either. I kind of had you got to that point where you were just getting duplicates because you had almost everything. And I definitely got to that point. Well, oh man, more dupes. And I remembered, but I mean, it was what it was. I mean, it kind of became the running gag. And then we had everything, and all we could get was dupes. So, but yeah, I definitely prefer them to the current administration.
We'll be keeping a close eye on your feedback and continue to find ways to evolve this mode into the biggest and best it could be.
We're planning to kick things off with 14 core heroes, carefully selected to ensure balance and competitive play.
Stop worrying about balance. Stop it. Just stop it. You can't balance this game. Just let everybody... That's one of the things about Marvel that's so much fun, is that everybody feels OP. And I don't know.
With more heroes being regularly added over time, which will allow you to keep working each season on what is the best hero build to help you win.
There will also be additional maps, modes, and features regularly added over time, keeping things fresh and competitive.
How many of these announcements have been... How many of these groundbreaking announcements, I think the answer is a lot of them, have been, we're working on this, it'll come out later.
Tuned as we reveal more details in the coming months. Stadium isn't just a new way to play, it's a new way to dominate. Get ready to strategize, customize, and rise. Season 16 is just around the corner. See you there.
See you there.
Don't advertise things in the shop.
We have some stunning cosmetics lined up, and I'm thrilled to brag about my team's hard work. Earlier today, you saw a brief glimpse of Season 15, but let's dive a bit deeper. Our Season 15 Mythic skin is for Zenyatta. Zenyatta will have heavenly visual effects and sound effects to complement his godly ascension. Our concept artist jumped on this one. She was really inspired by the Golden Dragon Pichu, and the team rallied to make sure that we brought her vision to life in a way that felt specific and authentic.
She is
Our
comfortable.
5th Mythic weapon is for Widowmaker, coming out at Season 15 mid-cycle. We wanted something that truly embodied Widowmaker's hero fantasy, and our concept artist took that literally. I don't have favorites, but if I did, the theme for our Season 16 Mythics is very near and dear to my heart. The team has been waiting forever to put our spin on the beloved Maho Shoujo genre. I'm so excited to introduce Dokiwatch, which pits the heroes of heart against the hollow hearts. Dokiwatch retains core elements of the magical girl aesthetic and blends them with the sleek technology of Overwatch. Our heroes' Magitech weapons are empowered by their animal familiars to fight against the hollow hearts and their looming threat of woe. Tiny sharks, a fox, a cat, and even mischievous bunnies are ready to fight by your side.
I feel so old right now.
They're cute, they're fierce, and they'll make your heart doki doki. When it was time to pick the leader of the Heroes of Heart,
so
the choice
old.
was obvious. Mars' favorite daughter gets a splash of pink in her mythic skin. Juno's radiance spreads hope wherever she goes, making her extremely powerful.
What are these words?
Her skin features her magical shark companions, Deimos and Phobos, named for the moons of Mars. Personally, I'm partial to the pastel yellow Doki princess, but villain enthusiasts will love her corrupted evil look too. But don't worry, Mercy Mains, I've got you covered. She's getting the Season 16 mythic weapon. At mid-season, the ridiculously cute Elios joins the fight.
I have no idea.
I'm not going to
Clint.
say much, because I think the concept really speaks for itself. He's just a little guy. Since Overwatch 2 was released, players have been asking for a mythic for this hero. She's a little bit of extra work for my team specifically, but it was time to make it happen. Our Season 17 mythic skin is for Diva. We hope she lives up to your expectations. For her mythic, Diva will take on the spiritual aura of South Korea's national animal, the Siberian tiger. She'll have customizable hairstyles on the pilot, as well as a pink and an Empire Red colorway, so you can style her however you want. Season 17 will also feature Reaper's mythic weapon, designed to capture the allure of corruption. We asked our concept artist to make something edgy, and he really did deliver. With distinct weapons for each hand, they reflect Reaper's duality, his descent from beloved Overwatch commander to feared talent agent. Oh, and one last thing. While we aren't quite ready to reveal them yet, throughout the upcoming year, we have some very exciting collaborations. But there's one coming in Season 15 that me and my girlies can give a slight reveal to.
Hello, we are the Seraphim. We're so excited to announce our second collaboration with Overwatch 2.
Why?
Woo! There will be brand new in-game skins and cosmetics coming this March. We can't wait to reveal all the details, so stay tuned for more information. See you all in-game soon.
Someone at Blizzard loves this group. It's La Seraphim, and they had the K-pop themed a couple of years ago. It was like Sombra and Brig. All the girls became a K-pop band. It was the La Seraphim event, which is who this is. Someone is either related or is just a super fan to the point of creepiness over there. Why would you go back for a second collaboration when there are a billion other things you could collab with? We got one Bastion Lego skin. Come on. Again, can we just point out, I don't think we're the target market either, Clint. Can I just point out, this has all been about their word, groundbreaking. We're doing that collaboration again. Hey, remember that one collaboration we did where we really charged a lot for skins? We're doing it again with the exact same people.
Hi gamers, this is Bailey from the Overwatch esports team.
What part has been groundbreaking?
Always coming to Overwatch, and
Nothing
Overwatch
has been
esports is no different.
groundbreaking.
We've tweaked our competitive formats a bit to provide you all the things that you actually care about. More things to play in, more matches to watch, more coverage of your favorite players, drops to earn, and some awesome dynamic gameplay through the addition of hero bands, which we've never done before. We just wrapped up our inaugural 2024 season.
I think they're only doing hero bands because Marvel Rivals
where
has it.
Team Falcons from OWCS Korea took home the win.
Yeah, it's hero bans, BANS, where each team can vote on what team the other one can't play as. So like, Symmetra will be banned from that game. Yeah, the Overwatch League is dead, but there are still like Overwatch competitive broadcasts going on, and I don't understand what league that is. It's not the one we know, but it's like a different league or whatever. So I don't know. Yeah.
We're really excited for the future.
A lot of people, it's only going to be available in competitive, and a lot of people have been asking for it. It's not really, I don't know. It just, some heroes are annoying, but I wish that's not where I would ask them to put their energy into, you know? Like, what, in a week, we're getting 2 new heroes for Marvel Rivals? 2 more new heroes already. We're getting one from Overwatch, what, once every other month? No, every other season? So once every, I don't know, twice a year we get a new hero? I don't know.
Future of OWCS. to provide the most accessible competitive environment that we have ever had. Want to know, though, how the OWCS is getting even better in 2025?
Not really.
We're going from 2 to 3 stages and live events, bringing you 3 events across the world to even more players. We're doubling the gameplay that we're providing and the number of broadcasts. We're introducing Face It leaks to our ecosystem and integrating it directly into OWCS, making it easier to follow and providing more chances to compete and have some fun with your friends.
Who are these
Additionally, we're adding a new tournament phase to the competition through a promotion relegation tournament, allowing more chances to qualify and new exciting stakes to your matches. On top of that, we're introducing a team partner program, bringing some iconic esports brands to OWCS across our different regions. We'll be supporting a bunch of in-game items that you can purchase so you can rep your favorite team, and the proceeds go directly to support those teams and players. This year, we are also welcoming a few new regions.
We're not going to pay the players. We would like you guys to do that for us. Can you guys? We know we're asking for some money from you for these skins that we're making. Guys, just give a little bit more so you guys can pay our players. Thanks. We'll give you a reskin.
We know how incredibly passionate our players in China and Australia are for esports. With the return of Overwatch 2 to China, we're excited to welcome those players to the OWCS with their own dedicated region to compete.
How are you returning to China and also returning with loot boxes? I thought they were very anti-loot box. Maybe they won't be able to access those? I have so many questions.
And our players in Australia are going to be joining the Pacific sub-region in OWCS Asia. We've introduced rank-based divisions to Face It and calling out heroes that just make matches more fair, competitive, and fun. The OWCS 2025 season is kicking off right now. Head to our channels or website to find the schedule so that you don't miss a single match. Then you can tune in to earn some awesome viewership rewards, cheer on your favorite players and teams, or learn a thing or two about your favorite hero. We hope to see you there.
Oh, this is the end?
Getting to be a part of this amazing team of brilliant developers, artists, engineers, and more, as we've evolved Overwatch together with all of you, has been one of the highlights of my career.
You're not evolving Overwatch, Aaron. You guys are devolving it to Overwatch 1.
We are so excited about all that has been shown today, but we didn't even touch on so many more great updates coming your way. Throughout the rest of this year, we are going...
Just keep showing off that belt you love so much. Hey, Gelfling, welcome in. Raiders, thank you for the raid. I appreciate that. We are just finishing up the Overwatch 2 update.
Treasure? Oh, I found a treasure.
A treasure.
Another part of a vessel.
I didn't know Gelfling was from
yes,
Belgium.
We can get a new potion pot.
What? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for that raid, Gelfling. I hope you had a great stream. Take care of yourself. If you guys need to take a break, go to the bathroom.
Oh my gosh, she's so pink.
Hi, Harvey. Pet the pupper.
Did my fireball take her out of the egg?
Welcome in, Mustard. Good to see you.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hi, Harvey. How you doing, bud?
We got it. We got it. See? We just needed to take a little detour.
We are not happy with this update.
So now.
There it is. Alrighty.
Going to roll out numerous quality of life changes,
hey, Sarah.
such as map voting, and as Gavin mentioned, hero bans. We also didn't even touch on what is one of the most impactful changes coming later this year, more map reworks.
You gotta give us more, dude. You had to knock this out of the park. You had to knock this out of the park. And you know what? It's not just a foul ball. You know when you swing and you foul ball, but it's just like a like it barely touches the bat and it dribbles behind you. It was that. Wow.
There will be reworks of both original Flashpoint maps, Suravasa, and New Junk City. We also are working on major reworks to another batch of classic maps, so you have to stay tuned as we share those details. And that's not even all for maps.
Oh no, what for maps? Huh? Are you changing the music in one?
A new Atlantic Arcology map is also coming to the game. And
after season 19. After season 19. What season are we in now? Is it 14 or 15? After season 19. Is there going to be a season 9? Yeah, we're at 14 now. We're in season 14 now. And the seasons are what? 2 months? 3 months? Oh, Aaron, you need to shut your mouth. Stop it. Stop it.
A new Tokyo map. We have so much planned to share with you throughout the year. More details, more content, more ways to experience Overwatch. It is our goal to keep exploring and delivering new fun ways to play Overwatch than we've ever done before.
So their Overwatch 2 schedule has been every other season is a new map and a new hero, a new map and a new hero. So yeah.
I cannot wait to show you what this team has been working on. Thank you.
Dude, you gotta tell us now. You gotta tell us now. This has just been a season trailer. Hey, Big Mama. It hasn't. Oh no, Aaron, no.
The hours and hours of dedication you all give to this game. We are thrilled to keep working with you through feedback and engagement on growing what we do to improve Overwatch 2. I hope you all have a fantastic time when these changes start rolling out in just a few weeks with Season 15. Now let's go make a great game.
I wish you would. I wish you would go make a great game, Aaron. Aaron! Wow. And I went into this with low expectations. Wow. So the newest, I'm trying to, they mentioned a couple things that were new, but they are things that they had teased, like that they are events that we played before. Like with the perk, we're introducing the perk system that you guys have played a few times already. Deftest Crib, I went in with low expectations and I was disappointed. So really the only new thing they're doing is a new game mode that is best of 7. With skill trees and skills you can purchase with coins depending on how good your team does. So I was saying earlier, if it's one of those games that we get into a lot where your team is not that good and the other team is really good, guess which team, according to their performance, is going to have earned the most coins and will be able to buy the most skill points in the skill tree. Best of 7. So you got to play 4 rounds. Oh, the levers are going to just, Everything else they announced has been, hey, we've got new weapon skins for competitive, plus now we're giving you a charm for your gun. Nobody cares. You guys were bringing back April Fools with the same events you've been playing for years. Everything else that's been announced has been stuff from Overwatch. I think they really had to knock this out of the park, and I don't think they did. I don't think they showed up to the game. If they did, they didn't leave the locker room. It's been a lot of, hey guys, here's stuff we're bringing back. Loot boxes. We're bringing back 6v6. We're bringing back this thing from Overwatch. Or, hey, you guys, like 4 seasons from now, Wait till you hear, and I've heard so many times again, time and time again from Blizzard, and for the longest time they would fool me. You know what? This season does sound really good. They're really making it sound, and I don't fall for that anymore. I can't exist on promises of wait till you see it. I am 100%, this has been in the works since before Rivals, but it really feels they grabbed a lot of concepts from Overwatch, Paladins, and Deadlock, and a bunch of other games, trying to keep up. Yeah, totally deftest. And you know, especially when it comes to a hero shooter, Overwatch wasn't original. They borrowed a lot of stuff, you know, and so everyone borrows and picks and chooses and stuff like that, but it is just, especially with Marvel Rivals, getting the player counts that they have been, I think Overwatch did not do anything to bring in new players. I don't think that this was exciting to anyone that doesn't already play Overwatch. I don't know that, you know, even the La Seraphim tie-in was like, we've done this before. All I can think is it probably made them a ton of money. That's the only thing I can think of why they would go back to the same. Of all the things they could tie in with that they've never tied in with, I think they made the most money from the La Seraphim crossover. That's honestly what it's got to be. Yeah, just keep playing. It's going to get good later. Alrighty, we'll see you on the Marvel's Battleground, you guys. Wow. I went in with low expectations, kind of low key hoping they'd trick me. They'd get me excited, and they didn't do it. Wow, I cannot wait to, they're introducing hero bans, but again, that's not something, it's only in competitive. I don't know if it's only for certain ranks in competitive. They didn't say. They just said it was going to only be in competitive. Map voting will be coming at some point later on down the road. But hero bans isn't really something I've been jonesing for, so it's not really a big deal for me. So I don't know if they... Yeah. Oh, there's an ad break in progress. I just realized. But it ends in about a minute. I don't think they did it, you guys. I don't think they did it. I do not think they did it. That's a shame.